When they're not getting choked out by Draymond Green, the Minnesota Timberwolves are 8-2 and tied for the second best record in the NBA. Let's turn our attention to Anthony Edwards, 20-1 to win the MVP. Could you see him in the mix for this award come next April?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This guy just has MVP written all over him. He has an infectious personality. He has a want and need to be in the gym. He's an ultimate competitor. He's a freak athlete. He's must-see TV. And he's got great assets around him, man. They got a great team. They are built from top to bottom. One of the best defensive teams, I think right now the best defensive team in the NBA, if I'm not mistaken. And he is a closer, by the way. This is a guy who I see becoming that forefront of the MVP conversation eventually in his time. Is it this year? Maybe, maybe not. But when you talk about elite guards, you talk about the Devin Bookers, the Jason Tatums, the Donovan Mitchells, Anthony Edwards is in that conversation now, and he has a chance with his potential and athleticism to be the guy at the forefront of that one day.
Yeah, Austin, you've played with Edwards in Minnesota and with Nikola Jokic, who's got an MVP trophy on his mantle at home. So you know what it's like to be alongside an MVP. Something Joe's curious about, I'm curious about as well, as this NBA in-season tournament. We saw games last night. There'll be more games on Friday. I'm sure you've chatted with friends and former teammates about it in the league. So how are the players approaching this? Are they looking at it like something special or just treating it like any other regular season game?
I think they are now. I think people are really starting to come to it. You know, I think at first when we all heard about this in-season tournament, at first it was confusion. We didn't really understand what it was. You know what I mean? We're like, what's the point? What is this? I don't get it. Let's just keep it normal. But I actually like this. I like Adam Silver really trying to create something new. They do this overseas. They do this in soccer. I think they're just trying to keep fans and players, intrigued during the season where you got guys wanting to play, not sit out games. And listen, I was taught early, if you ever put cash on a game in one-on-one, guys play a little bit harder. So now you got $500,000 to each player. These dudes are out here competing, man. I already see it. You saw last night all these scuffles. That's because money's on the line.
Money indeed talks, and we're happy to talk with Austin Rivers anytime he wants to hop by ESPN Bet Live.
I'm on fire.